Hello, this is Chris, and I am back again with another trailer reaction video, and this might be one of the most perplexing and confusing trailer reactions I've ever done. This is for Pokémon Detective Pikachu, a film that when I initially heard it was being made, I thought it was a joke. I heard that Ryan Reynolds is doing the voice of Pikachu, and I don't even know if that's still the case, or if Ryan Reynolds is in the movie. I think I heard that he's doing the voice of Pikachu. That is insane to me, unless, you know, Pikachu to me is Pikachu, and that's literally it. So I'm very, very confused about this movie. I've seen some thumbnails, though. This trailer came out yesterday. I've seen what Pikachu looks like, and, you know, if you are going to do, like, a live-action version of Pokemon, and you're going to have CGI Pokemon in there, I think that's not a bad representation of Pikachu. I'm a huge Pokemon fan, I should say this, or at least I used to be. I've kind of dropped off a little bit now in my older age, but Pokemon was kind of a big thing. It was a huge thing. It was the be-all and end-all of life when I was a kid, and it was kind of directed more at my age group. I had all the trading cards. I've still got my binder in my room of all my old trading cards that I used to have. I used to collect them, and then they used to keep bringing out new editions and new waves, and I eventually completely lost track of it because I couldn't keep on top of them all. I had the movies. I managed to find this one. I also had Pokemon 2000 and Pokemon 3, but that is the first movie right there. I love this movie. I think it was on a yellow cassette. Yeah, yellow cassette tape. I remember it very, very well. I went to the movies to see this, and they gave away like a special, like, holographic Mew card. I remember that. The first 151 Pokemon are for me what Pokemon is. I did get into Generation 2 as well, and I enjoyed Generation 2 as well, but the original load of Pokemon is kind of where it's at for me. I also play Pokemon Go every day. I think I'm still one of the few remaining people that still plays that game, so I still very much do connect with Pokemon and still play it. I had the Game Boy games as well growing up. I had Pokemon Yellow and Pokemon Crystal, if I remember rightly, for Game Boy Color. So I'm intrigued by this because it's Pokemon, and obviously they're taking Pokemon in a direction that we haven't seen before. But also, like, that kind of animation, even still today on the TV show, it's 2D animation. That is what Pokemon is to me. That is what Pikachu is. So seeing this, like, realistic version of Pikachu is very, very strange. And I don't know how the rest of the Pokemon are going to look. I did hear some whispers that it was going to be done with actual suits. It was going to be practical effect Pokemon. And actually, a person who works at my workplace, she works on a lot of movies and stuff like that, she actually played Lickitung in the movie, and I think she played a bunch of other Pokemon as well, but she specifically said Lickitung, and she showed me a picture on her phone from the set of the costume, and they were almost like puppets. Like, you had the main Pokemon, and there was like little levers where they could move the Pokemon and things like that. It looked really cool, and when I saw that and that they were using some practical Pokemon, I got really excited by it. So maybe it's just Pikachu that's going to be computer, and maybe some of the bigger ones, and maybe some of the smaller ones they'll use a blend of practical and CGI. I don't know. So with all that being said, we're going to watch the trailer together now, and I'll talk much more about it afterwards. Other than that, I really know nothing else about this movie. So with all that being said, I'm going to click play now.
Welcome to Rhyme City, a celebration of the harmony between humans and Pokemon.
It looks kind of cool. It looks like a Pokemon Go advert almost.
Your dad was a legend in this precinct. If you were anything like your dad.
I'm not.
Ken Watanabe, nice. Thought it was him.
I remember. You wanted to be a Pokemon trainer when you were young.
Yeah, that didn't really work out. Someone there? Whoever you are.
I thought he pulled out a gun then. It's gonna like gangster soul shit.
Jeez, here we
Aww.
go.
I know, you can't understand me, but put down the stapler or I will electrocute you.
That's weird. I don't like that Pikachu has a voice.
Just talk?
Whoa. Did you just understand me?
Oh my god, you can understand me. Stop. I've been so lonely.
They try to talk to me all the time. All they hear is Pika Pika.
You can hear him.
Why is Deadpool Pikachu?
Yeah, Pika Pika Pika, he's adorable.
You're adorable. They can't understand me, kid.
Can no one else hear him?
This is weird. This is weird. This is unnatural and scary.
Class detective. Because if you want to find your pops, I'm your best bet.
We're gonna do this. You and me.
Charizard has always been my favourite.
Magic that brought us together, and that magic is called hope.
Listen up. We got ways to make you talk. Or mine.
Yeah.
So tell us what we want to know. Pipe. Yes. Okay. I can. Shoving. Pushing. My problem is that I push people away and then hate them for leaving.
He's saying you can shove it.
What? I can shove it? Okay, that's it. No, we're switching roles. I'm bad cop. You're good cop.
No, we're not cops.
In my head, I saw that differently.
This is a strange fever dream that I've entered right now. I don't know what cocaine-fueled boardroom meeting this was spawned from, but I'm kind of oddly on board with it. It looks like Meet the Feebles meets Pokemon, which is a really, really strange combination. I don't know whether I like Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu. It seems like a very self-aware Pokemon movie, and Ryan Reynolds has just got that voice now where he will forever and always be Deadpool. Always. So it's almost like Deadpool is pastiching Pokemon a little bit. This looks insane, but I kind of want to watch it all the same. I actually really like the CGI rendered Pokemon. They look great. They've given them, like Charizard, for example, he's a dragon, and in the show, he's pretty much just like, you know, a 2D hand-drawn drawing with not much detail on him inherently. This, they've made him like a proper dragon, like scales and everything like that. They've added real texture to the Pokemon. Psyduck, for example, if you've never seen Pokemon, you're not going to know what the hell I'm talking about right now. But Psyduck, for example, is again the same, like a very flat yellow colour in the animated show. They've made him like an actual duck. They've gave him feathers and textures. Texture is basically the word I'm getting at with all the Pokemon, which they don't look ugly in my opinion. They look like the Pokemon. They would look like what Pokemon would look like if they were in a real world, which is obviously what this premise is about. That's quite a cool premise, in my opinion. You know, they've got Pokemon gyms, you see, you've got like the neon-filled city, you've got Pokemon running around kind of living in perfect harmony with people, and then all of a sudden you've got a Pikachu that's talking. And I don't know how I feel about that. I think that, you know, if they've got the rights to do a live-action Pokemon movie, you should just do a live-action Pokemon movie like the show, like, you know, Ash, Misty, Brock, Team Rocket. Let us see this beautiful, like, sprawling, grassy, and, you know, city-filled world with all these Pokemon in there. I think you could have done something pretty interesting with that in a live action. This is interesting, I guess, but I don't know how I feel about it. It looks like the strangest thing. I feel like I need to walk up to someone and just, like, say, can you please explain this to me? Because I've never been as confused at a trailer in my life, or confused at an idea. It's a very strange idea. We've got some kind of, like, missing persons case, and Pikachu's a detective, and no one, why can no one hear him speak, but that person can? Maybe they'll address that in the movie. It's weird to hear Pokemon speak with, you know, speak in English, and there was only a few Pokemon that could do that in the original series. Off the top of my head, there was Meowth, there was Mewtwo, Lugia, and Entei. They're the only ones that I can think of. I know since then, as more generations have gone on, obviously there's probably been more Pokemon along the way. They're always the ones that really stood out to me. So it's just, when that's always been the norm, it's weird to see anything different. But I will still be at this movie, you know. Like, as I said, this almost looks too weird and too strange and too much of a what the fuck idea is this to make me not go and see this movie. It could be horrible. It will probably be horrible. But I still kind of want to watch it nonetheless. And as I'm a Pokemon fan, like, you know, there is still kind of that draw there a little bit. So, yeah, I'm going to pass it over to you guys. Like, help me make light of what the hell I just witnessed. So that'll do it for my reaction to Pokemon Detective Pikachu, official trailer 1. Be sure to comment, subscribe, let me know what you thought of this trailer. Are you as confused as I am? Are you looking forward to this thing? Do you think that a voice, more specifically a Ryan Reynolds voice, fits Pikachu? I don't know, guys. Help me out here. That'll do for my reaction video right now, but be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon for more trailer reactions from me, as well as movie reviews and some of our other shows as well. But that'll do it for right now, and until the next video, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.